Helium's recent price action has not been overly impressive, as its relative performance has lost it a few ranks in the overall rank of coins by market cap. However, I am confident that the network fundamentals and value of the network are constantly increasing, especially with the recent DAO structure announcements and network growth. The charts are also beginning to point to a turnaround and recovery from the prolonged pullback we have been experiencing since topping off around $60 in early November. Perhaps the accumulation and consolidation phases are coming to an end. Let's take a look at two very important areas of confluence on the charts that may be indicating sustained higher prices are on the horizon. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video here in the Crypto Compound channel. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you're having a great day. Please hit that like and subscribe on the way, and if you appreciate this content, it will really help support the channel. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the price charts. This price chart finally appears to be hinting at what could be a long-term and sustained turnaround in the HNT price chart. We're going to be focusing here on the daily and here on the weekly price charts. And there are two things I really want to point out and touch on that I am finding to be extremely encouraging regarding a long-term sustained recovery here. Now, as I mentioned in the intro, we can see here that helium has been underperforming recently. We were hanging around in the 40 to 42 rank by market cap area for a few weeks. However, we are now back to the 46 rank by market cap. Of course, we would love to see the rank constantly increasing. However, relative outperformances and underperformances are to be expected, and over the long term, we should be just fine. That, of course, is also considering this new helium DAO structure, which is incredibly powerful and is going to serve as the foundation of the helium network moving forward. And I don't think that this value has been realized in the HNT price, and I don't even think that really the helium community recognizes the value here in this new structure and what it provides for helium moving forward. That being said, we are now going to take a look at the charts at the two main things that I'm focusing on that I think are extremely positive moving forward. Now, the first thing I really want to point out, and we actually have discussed something very similar to this in the past. And in the past, we discussed and we were talking about these two wicks here. And we were talking about how this might be confirming a double bottom here for helium, which generally from a technical analysis perspective on almost any asset across any industry or market, these double bottoms are often considered confirmation of a turnaround in price action and momentum. However, I did mention when we recognize these that this is an awfully short time scale for these to be happening. This is a daily chart, and these are happening just one day apart from each other, which is pretty unconventional. But now, moving forward a few days or weeks, we can see now that we have formed two new bottoms here, right there, and these two bottoms also happen to be exactly at a critical inflection point here on the HNT price chart. Now, as we can see, these two bottoms are happening almost to the dollar, exactly in between these two critical wicks here for the helium price chart. These are points where buyers came in extremely strong and pushed the price higher, and now we are looking here moving forward a few weeks or even a few months, and we are seeing that these price levels are now being respected. They were respected once here and a second time here again just yesterday. This can be considered the first test of this price level, and this could be considered a confirmation test of this price level, indicating that buyers are serious at these levels and we might be starting a march higher in price. These two bottoms are almost to the dollar with respect to the opening and closing prices, and are also adequately separated here on the chart in terms of time. This is very positive for helium and could really be the beginning of the next strong momentum move higher. Now, secondly, on this chart, we can also move down here to the RSI. We've recognized this break in the RSI a few weeks ago. However, we can now see that we've made the breakout and we are retesting again this trend line. This is very positive and is very normal when trying to confirm shifts in momentum. As you can see, we touched it almost to the dollar here and we swiftly moved higher. This, along with this double bottom, are both very strong indications that this might be a serious turnaround for the HNT price. Now, if we go over here to the weekly chart, we can also see that on the MACD, we are seeing that the seller momentum is actually decreasing here, indicated by this lighter red bar. That is also very good news. We would like to, of course, see the week close with this as a smaller level of negative momentum, which would also indicate a momentum shift here for helium. Guys, these back tests of these levels are extremely strong and can be seen across so many assets in the crypto space, also in the equity markets. These tests and back tests are the foundation of big changes in momentum, big shifts in momentum and price action. So I'm really starting to think that we might be seeing the end of this really prolonged retreat here in price. And this right here, this structure right here, might be the beginning of our march higher to new all-time highs here for HNT. Let me know what you guys are seeing on the charts. If you guys agree with me, don't agree with me. I really want to know what you guys are seeing. Maybe I'm missing something. Let me know what you guys are thinking. But I really think this is starting to develop in a long-term price momentum shift here for HNT. And of course, these are very attractive and very undervalued levels if you're trying to get into HNT from a long-term perspective. And of course, I just have to remind you, of course, this is not financial advice by any means. This is just my opinion, what I'm seeing here on the charts. But guys, quick video for you today. That's all I wanted to share. I really just wanted to point out those two very important features here on the chart that are beginning to develop and mature. But that's all I have for today's video. Leave your comments down below. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Please hit that like and subscribe if you have not already. And just like that, this video is over, and I'll see you